Can you prove that Allah is the moon god? Yeah, we can prove it so easy. Are you a Muslim? The Quran says that Allah, the Arab, they believe Allah have three daughters. al-Lat, al-Uzza, Manat Lat. Okay, go read the story about them. You will see that those people believe that the sun god married from the moon god, and they have three daughters. That's it. Otherwise, Muslims need to explain to us how the Arab they come to a conclusion and believe that Allah have three daughters. Everything have a reason, correct? Everything have a reason. Okay, the Arab, all the Arab, with no exception, all of them believe that Allah have three daughters. From who? Are you getting my point? From who? This is the story of the moon god marrying from the sun god, and they have three daughters. Very simple. The moon god is not the moon, by the way. Like I saw a silly person, his name is James White. They said, a person asked him, do the Muslim worship the moon god? He says, the Quran says don't worship the moon. That's because he's a donkey. The moon god is not the moon. There's God who is controlled of the moon and God who is in control of the sun. And they are in competition. Those who live in cold areas, they worship the sun god, for it is cold. So they dream about the sun coming. Those who live in the desert like the Arab and the Middle Eastern, most of them, they worship the moon god, for it is desert, it's hot, and moon. As you see, the guy was describing for you, I look at the moon, I look at he was describing how nice the moon is. Why? Because the Arab, they hate the sun. It is the one who killed their grass. It's the one who killed their animals. It is the one who killed them with a drought, and they have no water. So the moon god and the sun god, they get married, they have three daughters. And I challenge any Muslim to tell me how the Arab and all the Arab, they worship a God, his name is Allah, he have three daughters. Where is this coming from? Same time, if we go to different chapter in the Quran, we will find that Ibrahim, according to Muhammad, he called the sun, هذا ربي هذا akbar. Chapter 6, verse number 75, 76, 77, 78. So Abraham, when the night covered the darkness, he saw a kawkab. Kawkab is a planet, it's not really a star. He said, this is my God. Here he did not use akbar, he used this is my Lord. Okay, هذا ربي. Then when he saw the moon rising, he said, this is my Lord. But when he saw the sun, he said, this is akbar. You see it? They translated the word akbar as a greater. How come he called the sun greater or akbar according to translation? Why? For that is the popular name of the sun. Akbar. This is why the Muslims, they say Allahu Akbar. For Muhammad, he unified the gods of the Arabian Peninsula. There is Allah and there is Akbar. They have sex together and they have three daughters. Your God is one, Allah Akbar. This is why the Muslim, when they say Allahu Akbar. Who in Arabic mean and. We have tons of proofs. What about if we go to the star verse? Actually, no, let us go to a different one. Hold on. If we go to chapter Yasin, chapter 36, this one alone is enough to prove to us the whole story. Look with me and read with me the verse carefully. Ya, sin. Sin. Ya is an old Aramaic Egyptian word, mean God. Ya is a word mean God. Whatever name come after it is the name of that God. God, sin. Go right now and search in Google, sin God, or God sin. What you will find? It is the moon God. You see it? You ask the Muslims, what does that mean? They say to you, God knows best what he meant by this. Now, can you believe it? And not only that, in different interpretation, they give you their own, they start like trying to find an answer, and they admit that this is a Syriac word. But isn't it the Quran says, Allah, he said, we made the Quran an Arabic book? Syriac language. And it's true. It's from the Syriac language. Sin is the moon god, which is the Syriac, long time ago, they used to believe and to worship. The people of the Babylon, the people of Assyria, the people of the Akkad, the people of Mesopotamia, the Chaldean, the Assyrian, very well-known God, very ancient. This is why you see in the old art or old, let's say ancient drawing or art, you will see always the moon in there drawing. For the ruler, he ruled by the moon god power. And they have, this god, he have 3 daughters, as you see in the screen. You see, those are the 3 daughters of Allah. So, isn't it strange that the Quran says Allah have 3 daughters, according to the Arab, and those people, they have a God, he's the moon God, he have 3 daughters too? And not to mention the chapter of An-Najm, verse number 1. Who is swearing here? By who? When the cousin of Muhammad, he said to him, I'm not going to believe in the God of the star. Muhammad, he said to him, aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? Who is the God of the star? Muslims, who is the God of the star? And which star we are talking about? Any Muslim can tell us? It is a specific star or a specific planet. Any Muslim can help us? You'll find the answer for this in chapter 53, verse number 49. Do you see it? Do you see it? So who is this God? Who is the Lord of who? Sirius? And even in the translation they say to you, he is the Lord of a star the Arab pagan they used to worship. Can you believe it? Why Allah saying he is the Lord of the star? He want to prove that he is higher authority? But you just said you are his Lord, so he's true. See, if I say to you that I am the Lord of this star, and you are worshipping that star, I'm saying to you, worship it, I am his Lord. He present me.